Hello, nice to meet you. I introduce myself. My name is Zayra Ortegón Chavez, and I'm 17 years old.
Hi, my name is Daisy Lorena Gordillo Carranza. I am 24 years old.
Hi.
Uh,
Oh, wow. Sorry.
don't worry. We are modern languages students from EXI University, and we are here to do a short interview. So tell us about yourself.
Okay. My name is Lucy Bauti. I am 1 year old and I live in the um I go to university in the state of Arizona.
Now, we are going to ask you a series of questions about your country.
Okay. What religions exist in your country and which one do you practice? For example, here in Colombia, there are many religions such as Catholic, Christian, Jehovah's Witness, but there are also people who don't have any belief.
Um Here there's probably almost every type of religion that you can think of, and then probably some made up other more religions that you've never heard of. I feel like we have a little bit of everything. I don't actively practice any religion. I'm technically Catholic, but I don't practice any religion.
Here in Colombia, we have many festivals where people come together to enjoy and celebrate. In the same way, foreign people also come to take part in these great celebrations that last a long time. What are the most important festivals there are in your country? Have you been to one?
Um, there are kind of different types of festivals. It's a little bit trickier because they don't have the specific one big festival. During, for example, Thanksgiving, they do a Thanksgiving Day parade in New York, and a lot of people go there. Um, or during 4th of July, a lot of people get together. But other than that, specific festivals, they have big music festivals that people come from, like Coachella. I don't know if you've heard of that or not. Um, yeah, and festivals like that.
Okay. Now let's talk about sports. Here, soccer is the most practiced sport and with the most fans, but there are also others such as swimming, athletics, tennis, etc. So we want to know which are the most representative sports in your country. Have you ever practiced any of them or gone to see one?
Um, I feel like here the biggest sports are baseball, basketball, and football are the big American sports, but also soccer has been popular because the women's soccer team here is really good. I've never practiced any of those sports, but I have gone and seen a basketball game before and a baseball game before.
Okay. How is the weather in those places? There are 4 seasons, right?
Yes.
Uh, so how long do the season last approximately?
Um, it depends on where you are in America because it's such a big country. Different areas of the country have different seasons. For example, here in California, we get all the seasons, but if you're in Los Angeles and South California, you don't get much of a winter. But if you're up by San Francisco, where I am, you get all 4 seasons. And then in New York, you get a really long winter. So it kind of is different in every part of the country, and some places don't have winter, I feel like. Yeah.
And which of the four seasons is your favorite and why?
Um, I like fall probably because it's starting to get a little less cold. I don't like being hot all the time and being super sweaty all the time. So I like fall, and you got start to do more fun things. Halloween happens, and then all the holidays start happening then.
Okay, I have always wanted to go in in the winter season. I would like to know the snow, make snowmen and angels. But when I went there was summer season and the climate was very hot.
My favorite season is autumn. The colors of the landscapes, in my personal opinion, bring my calm. Changing the topic of this conversation, I've been always wanted to travel to United States, and I want to know which are the most important or touristic places, and which places will you recommend me to visit?
Um, a little bit of every. I think New York City is super cool to visit. There's a lot of things to do there, and same with Washington D.C. They have a lot of cool museums there. They have there's a lot of national parks throughout the country which are really cool, like the Grand Canyon. Or if you just want to relax on a beach, I would recommend going to Hawaii.
Okay, and if you come here to Colombia, you should visit the Sal Cathedral in Zipaquirá, Villa de Leyva in Boyacá, Caño Cristales in Meta, the Castle of San Felipe in Cartagena. Maybe you don't know them yet.
Cool. You'll tell me who are the most famous people in your country as singers, actors. Maybe sometime I have heard about them, or I have in somewhere like series, movies, or words.
Um, I feel like a lot of people who are famous here aren't from here, but the people who I could think of immediately is the people in the Marvel movies, like Tony, Robert Downey Jr. and a couple of the guys in those movies I know are American. A couple of them aren't, but I can't think of a lot of really famous people. Steph Curry, who does basketball, is also from here.